friends, it's Jenna. What's up and welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing back one of my favorite series from last year, and that is my monthly favorites videos. So today is going to be my January 2019 favorites, and previously I have done mostly reselling favorites, so focusing on things that have helped me along the way with my business and my Poshmark journey, which I'm still going to be talking about those things today. However, I've decided to mix in some of my favorite like lifestyle, beauty, fashion, just all kinds of things that I've been enjoying in the month of January. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. Okay, I'm going to start off the video with some of my favorite items that relate to my business, which if you're not familiar, I am a full-time fashion and clothing seller over on the Poshmark app. I do sell pre-owned inventory, I sell new boutique items, so it's a pretty good mix, and I'm just always testing different things to see what is going to help me to be more efficient and also just, I don't know, help grow my business, especially being one person running my own business. Like I mentioned, efficiency is key, but also just trying new things. I think that helps with constantly evolving and growing your business. So some of these things you might have seen if you watched some of my previous videos, especially in the month of January, because I did post a video every single day in the month of January, so I might have shared some of these before, but like I said, I just want to go through my favorites. So the first thing I'm going to start out with, let me grab right here. My first favorite is actually an app, but it goes along with my iPad Pro. So I have had this iPad Pro for a few years. This is the older version. I think it's the first generation, and I use my iPad Pro with my Apple Pencil, which is the stylus right here, pretty much every single day. And the app that I've been loving on my iPad is the Good Notes app. I believe they just upgraded it from Good Notes 4 to Good Notes 5, but every single thing I'm going to be talking about in this video, I'm going to link in the description box down below. So if you want to check out the exact specifics, definitely look down in the description box. But the Good Notes app, to me, it is almost like carrying a notebook around, but digitally. So I'm trying to eliminate just extra steps and extra things that I have to carry with me, and, you know, using so much paper, and using the iPad Pro with the Good Notes app has allowed me to go almost paperless in a sense for a lot of portions of my business. Now, obviously, I still have to print like shipping labels and stuff like that, but what I used to do is write all my measurements down in a notebook, and then I would take that notebook with me whenever I was listing, because I like to list, you know, at coffee shops and other places. So now, instead of me writing it in a notebook, I write it within the Good Notes app, and I can actually sync that to my iCloud and pull it up on my iPhone. So I'm just going to put some examples of things that I have next to me. I also downloaded some free templates from daydesigner.com. I'll put that in the description box down below, but those are totally free, and basically I've made my Good Notes app into also a digital planner, so I can plan out my day, I can plan out my month, and again, I can access that, you know, from my phone, from my computer, from my iPad. It all syncs together, which I really, really like. So definitely check out the Good Notes app if you have, you know, an iPad or something where you have the potential to take notes or, you know, create a digital calendar, because that way I don't have to carry around my notebook and a planner and just a bunch of stuff to keep track of. Now I can have it all digital. So yeah, I've been loving my Good Notes app and my iPad, and I have a video about how much I love sharing on my iPad Pro. I think that's pretty fast, and that has definitely been one of my favorite things. So that is number one. Okay, my second favorite in the month of January has been this handy tool right here. So this, for those of you who aren't familiar, is a sweater shaver, fabric shaver, because you can use it on more than sweaters, but basically that annoying pilling that happens on sweaters, you know, t-shirts, in between the legs of pants, this handy tool gets rid of it all, and this is by far the best one I've ever used. I have tried out a lot of fabric shavers over the past few years in my reselling journey, and this one, which is by the brand Wonderlint, is hands down my absolute favorite, and it's pretty big. It has a big capacity here in the compartment to hold, you know, whatever you shave, obviously, but it also has this AC adapter, and it's really long, so you can leave it plugged in while you're shaving. You don't have to rely on a battery charge or anything like that, and I just find it really useful to make pre-owned clothing look new again. Even on my own clothing, I have a video about how to use this thing, and I used it on my Lululemon Align leggings, which unfortunately get pilled in between the legs no matter what. It's just the fabric, but this makes them look brand new, and again, it has a really big capacity, so you can use it on a lot of garments right in a row. And I don't know, I just feel like it's been really helpful for me. I got it on Amazon. Like I said, I'll link it down below. And it's one of those things that I think can help you in your reselling business, but also just in life, because like I said, I use that all the time. Okay, my next business related favorite are these poly mailers right here that have my logo on them. I have been really working on branding and curating my Poshmark closet, my Poshmark boutique, and I think personalized packaging has been helping with that. Now, I order these from Sticker Mule, and they come in a bunch of sizes. I get these 9 by 12, and then the other one I believe is like I think it's 11 by 14 or maybe a little bigger. But I order these to put my boutique sales in. So I've been selling boutique items for the last like two and a half months, and all the orders that I sell through the boutique portion of my Poshmark closet, I ship in these personalized branded poly mailers. I just think it adds a professional touch. Now, I think they're great quality. I will say they are a little bit on the expensive side. The more you order, the bigger a discount they give you, but the reason I'm using them only on my boutique items right now is just to be a little more cost effective, but I've been getting really good feedback about them, and I really like the way they look. So I've been thinking about moving towards using them on all my Poshmark sales once I run out of like the printed poly mailers that I normally use, but I haven't 100% decided yet, because like I said, it can be a little bit more expensive, but I just really like the way they turned out. And I just put my sticker on the back, my shipping label, so once I close it off, I'll just put the sticker on the back, and then the front has my logo. And I just think it's really nice, and especially when customers get their package in the mail and they might post on social media and tag me and I can repost it, so it just gives you a little bit more marketing and exposure as well. So I'll link Sticker Mule down in the description box as well, and I do have a $10 off your first purchase through my affiliate link. If you decide to sign up through that link, you'll get $10 off your first purchase, but this is not sponsored by them or anything like that. I genuinely just love their products. I have also been using their little 2-inch round stickers. I put those in all my items as well before I ship those out. My next favorite for the month of January that has to do with business is what I am filming on right here, which is my Canon G7X Mark II camera. So like I mentioned before, I posted a YouTube video every single day in the month of January, which was crazy, and I couldn't have done it without my amazing camera that I'm using. And I've been using this thing for over a year now, and I really like it a lot. It's just really compact and portable, and I'll put a picture on the screen because obviously I can't show you, I'm filming on it right now, but I really like the quality of it and the fact that it is so compact. I can throw it in my purse, easily pull it out and film wherever I decide to film, and it has a nice little handy flip screen so I can see myself, make sure I'm in the frame. And you know, before I started doing YouTube, I'm still a very amateur videographer, YouTuber, etc. I knew nothing about cameras. I take all my photos for Poshmark on my iPhone, so learning to use a regular camera to do videos and things like that was a little bit intimidating to me, but the Canon G7X Mark II is super easy to use, and people always ask me what I film on, so I figured I'd include it in this January favorites because I've been loving it so much this past month. And yeah, that's the camera I use for all my YouTube videos, and I will link that down below. Okay, the next favorite I have, I'm gonna do my fashion favorites next. So these are fashion favorites, trends that I've been noticing, but also really just personal things that I've been loving and wearing recently. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, definitely go follow me at EMPTYHANGER, because I will share sometimes like my outfits of the day, what I'm wearing, what I've just purchased over on my Instagram stories. I share a lot in Instagram stories, and the first favorite thing that I've been loving in the month of January is hats. And I have noticed that hats are becoming a bigger trend. I've always loved them. I think they just add a really unique touch to any outfit. It just makes like even a more casual outfit seem more fashionable and put together, I guess you could say. So my two favorite hats that I've been loving this month is this one hat I actually got at Free People just a couple of weeks ago. I got it on sale, and it's actually by the brand Zadig in Voltaire, which is a really expensive brand. This hat, I think it retailed originally for like $300 or something crazy, but I got it on sale at a Free People store, and it's sold out on Free People, but I did find it on the Zadig and Voltaire site still on sale, so I'll link it down below. But I don't know, I just think, like I said, hats add a unique touch to any outfit. And then the other hat that I've been loving this month, I actually have this one in 2 colors. It is just another kind of wool felted hat, but it has these charms on it, and this one I've had for a while. It's from Lucky Brand, but Lucky Brand makes really cool hats, and I'll link some similar ones down below. But even just like with what I'm wearing, I think this kind of is a cool look and vibe, and I'm definitely gonna be keeping my eye out for some more springtime type of hats that I can be, you know, mixing and matching, and maybe even potentially selling in my Poshmark closet. But hats are on my list for sure. The next trend or style of fashion that I have been loving is flare jeans, and I recently went to a concert and I wore this outfit of a graphic tee, kimono, flare jeans. It's just, I don't know, it kind of signifies my style right now, and I cannot tell you how many compliments I got on that, because I still think flare jeans, while they are a trend, it's taking a little bit longer for people to catch up on that. So you definitely stand out from the crowd if you're wearing flares versus just, you know, the regular run-of-the-mill like skinny or straight leg, which I wear as well. But yeah, flare jeans are my favorite, and my favorite ones that I think are so flattering, so comfortable, are from Free People, and they're called the Just Float On Flare, and they come in a ton of different washes. They're high rise, which is key, but also they're super stretchy. They don't stretch out, but they just have enough stretch in them to feel comfortable. Again, they hit high rise, they flare out, and the thing I like about them is they come in different lengths. So I'm only 5'4.5", I'm a little on the shorter side, and I don't like to have to get every single thing hemmed. So some of the colors come in a short length, and those are like perfect for me. I can still even wear like a little bit of a heeled booty with them and be fine. But yeah, the Free People Just Float On Flare was one of my fashion favorites this month, and I can't wait to get them in more colors so I can wear them into spring and summer as well. The next category of favorites I want to talk about is beauty products, and I've always kind of been a beauty product junkie. I love trying out new things. However, at the beginning of this year, in my January video about my resolutions and things, I wanted to talk about using up products and then waiting to buy like a new one, so not just trying a bunch of new stuff at once. So I ran out of a few things at the beginning of this year, and I've tried out a couple of new beauty products this month that I've absolutely loved, and I wanted to share them with you. So I'll start with my skincare first. The one new skincare product that I tried this month that I have been loving is a moisturizer, and it is the Belief True Cream Aqua Balm. And let me just read you what it says. It says, our belief to deliver instant moisture explosion with Lady's Mantle Extract, a moisturizing herb. This refreshing gel cream provides weightless yet intensive hydration. So I have to agree with those statements. Here's what the bottle looks like. And I did get this at Sephora. I think it might be exclusive to Sephora, but what I really like about it is, like it mentioned, it's a gel cream. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but the consistency of it is more like, I don't know, like a lightweight jelly gel, and it absorbs so quickly in the skin. I use it morning and night, and I do feel like my skin has been better hydrated, but also I just have kind of problem skin that sometimes tends to break out, and I feel like with this, it's not too heavy. Sometimes moisturizers are too heavy, and I feel like it's, I don't know, almost clogging my pores, and this I feel like doesn't do that at all. So I've been loving using this, and like I said, I use it morning and night, and I haven't had any issues with it. Okay, and then as far as makeup, I have a few new makeup favorites. So I ran out of my previous primer I was using, which was an Origins primer, which I liked, but I felt like it wasn't really doing much. Like, it felt good on my skin, but I felt like it didn't really prime my face for the makeup that I was about to apply. So I decided to splurge this month, and I got the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. So the Tatcha Silk Canvas, I can't remember how much it is off the top of my head, but I know it's pretty expensive, but it's a pretty big jar of primer, and this stuff is amazing. I definitely think it's the best primer I have ever used. You just smooth it onto your skin, and it instantly like blurs pores, and it just preps your face for foundation or whatever you decide to put on it. I think even when I've used this before using like a BB cream or a CC cream, which isn't as full coverage, I feel like this helps give me more coverage and just a smoother complexion complexion, so I think this is really worth it. I know they now make a smaller like mini size, so that might be a good step to just try it out if you aren't sure if you'd like it or if you want to like splurge on the full size, but I definitely think this will last me a while. And then speaking of foundations, I was using a YSL foundation. I think I had repurchased it 3 times, and while I liked it, I just felt like it was time to try something new, and I'm the type of person that needs a full coverage foundation because like I mentioned before, I sometimes have skin problems, so I've always heard a lot about this particular foundation but never tried it myself, and it's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup, and I finally tried it, and you guys, oh my gosh, this is by far the best foundation I have used in a long time, and I've tried a lot out. Even though I was stuck on the YSL for a while, this one, I'm the shade 1W0 Warm Porcelain, just for reference. I'm a pretty fair skinned person, but this provides amazing coverage. It feels super light and just natural on your face. It doesn't look cakey to me, and you can build it up if you need even more coverage. It gives you a little bit of a matte finish. So this is my absolute favorite foundation I have used in years. The final beauty product I want to talk about is something I have been using for months, but just really the last month I have been absolutely obsessed with it, and it is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. But don't let the name fool you. I basically just use this like a lip balm all the time. It's just a really nice, thick, creamy lip balm that you can, again, apply and just moisturize your lips, and it smells really good. I don't know, it kind of smells almost like cotton candy fruity, and also they have this special thing at Sephora right now available. I purchased where you get a full-size one of these and then 3 little travel mini size lip sleeping masks, but they come in different scents. So I know one's vanilla, I think one's grapefruit, the other one's a green one, but I can't exactly remember what it is off the top of my head. But yeah, this stuff's amazing. I keep a jar in my purse at all times. I keep one in like my makeup vanity, and I use it all the time. So I've absolutely been loving this during these like drier months, but I pretty much use this anytime. My final favorite that I want to talk about is a lifestyle favorite, and it is actually a water bottle. So this is a Hydro Flask, and it's a 40-ounce Hydro Flask, so it's pretty big, and I also have it with the straw lid. And the reason I have been loving this is because I have really been trying to get back into my health kick, health grind. January, I went back into keto. I started keto again on January 1st, and it's really important to stay hydrated and drink a lot of water. And I feel like whenever I have a water bottle or a cup that has a straw, I tend to drink more water. And what I like about the Hydro Flask is it keeps your drink really cold. So if you put ice in it, it stays cold for a really long time. And just having this around and carrying it with me, keeping it in my car when I go out sourcing and things like that, has really helped me to increase my water take. And the fact that it's so big and it holds so much, I only really have to refill it a couple times a day in order to like meet my requirements. So I've absolutely been loving this Hydro Flask, and I think it's really been key to helping me stay hydrated and drink more water. So yeah, I've been loving that. So that is it for my January 2019 favorites. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed just hearing a little bit about what I enjoyed using this month for my business and fashion, lifestyle, beauty, etc. I know I love watching these types of videos, so if you do as well, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to my channel already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!